Jen looks through binoculars.
It's definitely a unique experience. I think you have way more of a sense of team and cooperation when you're doing your work in the field versus like an office.
Boat heads downstream.
Because we're both doing the research, but we're also depending on each other to survive and get things done, drive the boat, set up camp, that kind of stuff.
Unloading boat. Melanie at spotting scope.
Working with scientists in parks has been a really rewarding and amazing experience. It's really fun to watch the interns grow and build their skills and their confidence.
Interns walking along shore. Host on camera.
Hi, I'm Sammy Demers. Welcome to Outside Science, Inside Parks. This time we're all the way up in Alaska along the Yukon River. This group of scientists is monitoring the amazing recovery of peregrine falcons. Take a look.
Opening scenes. Falcon on cliff. NPS logo. Graphic reads, Yukon-Charley Rivers National Preserve. Outside Science, Inside Parks. Speaker is Melanie Flamy, NPS wildlife biologist.
This is the Central Alaska Network's long-term monitoring program for American peregrine falcons on the upper Yukon River in Yukon-Charley Rivers National Preserve.
Speaker is Jennifer McNamara, scientist and park intern.
The study has been going on for over 50 years for peregrine falcons. They experienced a pretty severe decline with the use of DDT.
Speaker is James Cash, NPS wildlife biologist.
So DDT was a really popular insecticide that came out, and it had the unfortunate side effect of causing, particularly in the large raptor species.
Falcons on cliff.
As it worked its way up the food chain, it got more and more concentrated, and the large predatory species, such as peregrines, their eggshells would get really fragile because of the contamination, and when they would try to incubate eggs, there was a high likelihood the eggs could break, so production really dropped off.
And then with protections in the 70s, the population started increasing again, and so we've been able to watch that increase over a really long period of time and basically keep track of their recovery.
Watching through scopes. Speaker is Jared Huey, NPS biological science technician.
And it's one of those really famous success stories at this point. This stretch of the Yukon River had 10 or 12 nesting pairs at its lowest point, and so we got to see a recovery of up to 60 pairs.
Falcon on cliff face.
It's been pretty remarkable.
Watching through scopes.
The main goal is finding active nests, and in order to do that, we look for adult birds that could be perched or flying and hunting to bring food into a nest.
Falcon eating prey.
And we look along all these bluffs on the upper Yukon, scan the bluffs for adults flying around or perched, and we try to look for eyries or nesting ledges. And we also have a lot of photos of historical nesting ledges that we use to try to find those, because it's a bit like a scavenger hunt.
Team looking through scopes.
Alaska has some of the premier wilderness areas in the country and the world, really, and so having the opportunity to be out here and experience them for myself and also help monitor and protect them for future generations is really rewarding.
Jen drives boat.
It's really fun to work with people who have new ideas and are so excited and inspired to be out here. We're so lucky to be out here monitoring falcons and also taking care of these really special places.
It's been really great. I mean, I'm really lucky because my internship has involved a lot of different projects, so it's really well-rounded.
Teams looking through scopes.
I definitely like to keep doing research. Doing stuff like this solidifies that for me, and being able to keep doing lots of field work. And the Park Service is a great avenue for that.
Thanks for watching this episode of Outside Science, Inside Parks. We'll see you next time.
Falcon on cliff. NPS logo. Graphic reads, Outside Science, Inside Parks is a production of NPS Natural Resource Stewardship and Science in association with Colorado State University.